Hello, this is John Piper with the weekend video clip and Saturday the 21st of April. Before I forget it again, I'm speaking at the one-day Festival of Trading Education from Round the Clock Trader on Saturday the 6th of May at 4 p.m. Tickets are free, so and I'll put a link in the email, so if you'd like to come along, please do. Good to see you all there. Also, of course, we've got the CrowdGap A-B conference on the 31st of May in Dorking, so again, it'll be very good to see some of you there. Right, on to the markets. All right, footsie, this is the 3-hour chart. We saw the peak here around 7,460. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then got an exaggerated A, B, C. Wave 2. So we've now got what could be a wave 3. Not sure it's over yet because this rally's been so feeble. If we see another rally next week, Sparrows River did damp squib last week. Yesterday on Friday. This could extend. I mean, this is quite a big move here. It lasted quite a long time, a couple of weeks almost. So this could easily extend. It might not be a wave 4. It may be part of this decline. So there's a couple of main possibilities. Either this is going to extend. We could in fact see another move down below here as a 5th wave to complete, should be there of course, to complete wave 3. Having seen that, there are two alternatives. Either it's a 1, 2, 3 move, meaning you've got a 4 and a 5 to come. The 4 and the 5 actually, or at least the 5th wave, may not be that dramatic. The 3rd wave tend to be the fastest parts of these things. But it could be also be an ABC, so quite a lot of possibilities right now. What will clarify the point would be a corrective rally and then a 5th wave. Then we'd see 5 waves down, and that would be a major sell signal. The worry, I guess, is this thing looks more like a B wave than a 2 wave. But that's something else had to deal with as we get there. All right, the DAX is the hourly chart of the DAX. Saw a peak here. A, B, C. A wave, B wave, A, B, C. Looks a lot more positive. Looks like a far more corrective move. So I would expect things to move up here. Of course, we have got the French election coming up tomorrow. This could throw an enormous spanner in the works. It's also possible that the German market might want to continue to go up, whereas footsie may have peaked. Although in the longer term, I wouldn't expect there to be major peaks on one market, not on others. Over the shorter term, one could easily peak beforehand, and then other markets follow in line later on. But the French election is certainly a big concern for markets. So far we've had the big shock with Brexit, the big shock with Trump, 3rd time lucky, so maybe we won't have a big shock on this occasion, but remains to be seen. But certainly at the moment the DAX looks more positive than negative, but it does keep on going down also, so again it's unclear that a low is in here. Right, the Dow is betwixt and between. Peak there, A, B, C. A, B, C, so that's a B wave. So this should be a C wave, but it's not really doing very much. I guess the best counter is more of a flat correction. So A, B, C. Okay, it's gone slightly below there, not dramatically so. So 24 is the key support level. This is looking encouraging as a 5. Let's go down a leg there. Right, 30-minute chart. Looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Quite a big 4 though, but nevertheless a good spike there. So I think the positives exist in Wall Street, and they may not be too bothered about the French election perhaps. So footsie is the only one that's leading the pack on a bearish case, but that needs to be confirmed in any case. I would say DAX and Wall Street look relatively positive. Right, on to gold, another market that could be affected by the French election. So far this correction is fairly muted. I've gone blue, never mind. Wave count, I mean, it could be a 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a few possibilities here, in fact. Alternatively, you could see, you could count that as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only problem with that one is really that this wave is a bit long to be a 5. Anyway, we've got an ABC. This is yet to prove itself, really. I mean, if we're going up from here, then I would count that as a 4, with a 5th wave coming in, I think. but I think we'd easily slide below there. So we've got silver. All right, silver is perhaps a little clearer in the sense that we saw the low there, whereas gold saw a low. Sorry, what's going on here? So the low was there, whereas gold saw the low a bit before. So we had a 1, 2, nice extended 3, 4, and 5. So this, well, looks fairly impulsive, but clearly it's heading for support around 1770, which is a key level at the moment. Again, the French election is going to be of some note here. I mean, the only worry is perhaps this is an A wave, so you've got a B, C to come, which I think will break through there quite cleanly. Still looks good. I mean, the longer term count looks good. This looks like an impulsive move, so it's only just a question of how long the correction goes on for. Having said that, any move back below these lows, of course, would negate that count, so that's the key level. But right now it's looking uncertain in the very short term, but much better in the medium term, and I say the French election might resolve things. Right, finally today a quick look at Bitcoin. We saw this peak here early in the year, 1100 back below 1000, then up to 1300, new all-time high, A, B, C correction. And now I think Bitcoin's being dragged up by the massed efforts of Agora, which are now promoting Bitcoin et al., the other cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, Dash, Zcash, etc., etc. And it's quite a small market, so you don't need too much buying to actually create an effect. So this could be a marketing effect by those people. I'm still feeling very positive about the market. I think, I mean, as I suggested when I made a recommendation back in October, November last year to buy some mining shares, I suggested quite a small investment. They're doing the same, really. So people who make a small investment are allowed to be quite strong holders, and they're not that liable to sell. If you go in, of course, very heavily, and then the thing falls back, you're liable to bail out quite quickly. But if you're only going in with a few thousand or whatever, then it's money that you can generally afford to leave in there. Of course, obviously depends on your circumstances, but a small investment is a relative issue anyway. So I would say that they're actually bringing more people in the market into a market that is solid to start with, and it may just accelerate issues rather than do anything else. So anyway, the main point is that it's rallying, it's testing, or will be testing quite soon, the all-time high we saw in March, and seems likely to go ahead. So no change at all. I think it's still very solid. And I expect within a year or two that we'll see significantly higher prices as we see greater acceptance of the cryptocurrencies. And as I said, I think it's quite likely that we may see the governments adopt their own cryptocurrencies, which I think will probably encourage the use of the non-official cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, etc. Because once the governments start doing it, they'll be able to monitor everything that's going on, which I don't think people particularly will want. I mean, they're meant to be our government. We're not meant to be their playthings, as far as I can see anyway. I don't see anybody really wanting to know the government know everything that they do with their money. It doesn't seem a very desirable state of affairs on any level, I don't think. Right, on that note, I'll call today. If you found it interesting and useful, back to the report on Tuesday morning for subscribers. Hope to see some of you at the Round the Clock Trader Conference on the 6th of May. Bye for now, and have a great weekend.